So I've heard the voices out there. I've heard them complaining about the combat system in Victoria 3, and I say, stop it. Stop it, I say. You think it's too abstract? Well, let me tell you something here, buddy. Wargaming is all about abstractions. You never have full control of an army. You may say, well, on HOI 4 or EU 4, I can click and send it wherever I will. That's only part of the full control. Are you actually tracking all the petrol, water, and food consumption of your humans? What about the provender, all the fodder your horses are consuming? Are you on top of that? I don't think so. That's all abstracted for you. You say you have supply in the game. Well, do you have to determine the difference between 120mm artillery shells and 120mm rockets? What if those get mixed up, like they actually happened in the Soviet Union during World War II? You don't see that in the game, do you? Because it's all abstracted for you. It's taken care. You think you have supply in the game? It's really just making sure all the arrows are in the right direction and you have enough railroads and such. It's abstracted. And the fact that Victoria 3 abstracts even more than just that, I say, is a good thing. Do you manage the reserves of your army? Do you handle the field hospitals? What about the call-up of the conscription? No, you don't do that either. You just click a button and everything else is done for you in the games. Well, again, let Victoria 3 abstract that for you. Besides, in Victoria 3, you're running an entire nation. Commanding anything other than the Grand Army is beneath you. That's what you have staff for. General staff. Get it together, man. Consider President Abraham Lincoln of the USA during the Civil War. Did he order a brigade? No, not even a division did he order. He put generals in charge of that, and when they didn't fight, he sacked them and got generals who did fight. And that's why Ulysses Grant was the head of the Union Army at the end of the war, and not Burnside, Hooker, or McDowell. Besides, there's a benefit to abstraction. With abstraction, human versus AI, it's on a more level playing field in warfare itself. You want to exploit the game? Well, do your exploits before the war starts. Gather additional stocks, boost your technology, get your allies together, then launch the war. If you start a war in Victoria 3 that you're not damn sure of winning, you're a damn fool. That's what I say. What? Now, I will pass over how the AI may be trash on day one. The AI is always trash in any game on day one. We can always run exploits to beat it. Hurrah! You kicked a man when he was down. But if you play the game clean, I think it looks just fine to see the map going this way or that way in an abstracted way. And that is much better historical flavor than clicking on stacks and moving them around. Historical flavor is very important in a game like Victoria 3, especially for the core audience. Who is the core audience? Well, it's people like me. People who have been waiting for this game for more than 12 years, precisely because it is primarily a diplomatic, economic, and political simulator. Warfare takes a backseat to all that. And I'm not alone. You want to click armies and send them flying into enemy armies? Don't you already have EU 4 and HOI 4 and Total War and all these other war games? Do you have to do it in the Victorian era as well? Those of us who fell in love with the Victoria series did so precisely because it made war take a back seat to diplomacy, politics, and economics. We want a line go up simulator. I've been playing military historical games for 46 years, and it was a breath of fresh air to see Victoria 2, and to see the successor Victoria 3 preserve those things at the forefront is a delight to me. To paraphrase Clemenceau, war is too important to be left in the hands of human players. By abstracting nearly the whole of it, those of us who want a proper successor to Victoria 2, a proper line-go-up successor, will have exactly what we want. Thank you for listening. I will now accept your comments.